Hello friends, welcome back. This is gonna be like kind of a vloggy video, but at the same time not. I'll put clips in between of me talking, but I wanted to explain everything. I didn't have the energy to really vlog during the trip, so it was a whole mess. But without further ado, I'll just get into it. If you guys don't know or haven't been following the VLOGMAS, I went to New Jersey because I was living there for a bit, and now I'm moving to Florida, but my parents are in PR and that's where I'm staying currently. So I needed to move all my stuff from storage, all the moving stuff from storage in New Jersey to Florida, and it's been quite a freaking journey to say the least. Originally when I was planning all these things, I wanted something affordable because the reason why I had to do all the moving things is because I lost my job. So I wanted to make it as affordable as possible, but also as fast as possible. And that was really difficult because even though a lot of moving companies are really helpful, for what I've seen and a lot of people moving lately, they're helpful, but I just didn't have the budget for it. I was looking into renting like U-Hauls and all that, and everything seemed like it was gonna be quite over like $300 to $400 a day, and I didn't know how long that was gonna take. And if I had to drove it myself, then I would have to pay for insurance, and that would have been even more. So let's just say that because of my age also, the decisions that I needed to make were very difficult. I talked to my mom and she said, I'll help you drive it down, but then we realized it was gonna be a 16-hour drive, and then my mom was kind of backing out on me, so we decided to make it a road trip and bring the whole family. My dad and my brother ended up not going because of finals, which was actually for the best because you'll see here. So as you can see, I have a lot of things. That was basically all my clothes, and then all the little gadgets and things that I have like prior from the move. That being like all my, shampoos, conditioners, creams, my like teeny tiny mini fridge, all the bags, all like just millions of like little things. Truthfully, I don't think I have a lot if you think of the fact that I was living out of everything. However, I was also living in a fully furnished home with a family member that I'm so grateful for the time that I spent there. For the amount of things, because it's all mostly clothes, I have a lot. So we had to fit it in a Chevy Blaze, I want to say it's the name of it. Absolutely loved the car, but it was so small and it was so cramped that I was like, I don't even know what we would have done if my brother had come to the trip. Okay, so the journey we decided to do is going to take 16 hours. We paid for unlimited tolls thing for the e-pass for the car, and we were going to take the whole I-95, which goes from, I don't know where it starts, but we took it from New York, went all the way down to New Jersey, stepped into Delaware for a second. It basically goes all over the East Coast. So we went to Delaware, Maryland. In Maryland, we saw a little bit of Baltimore, a little bit of Washington, not a lot, just a bit. In between, we did a couple of stops. I would say, if anything that I can recommend out of this trip is definitely pick wisely your times you're going to eat. We got there around 6 a.m. and our first meal was around 7 to 8-ish, I want to say. And after that, we only stopped like every 2-ish hours to either use the restroom or get like a drink or a snack. And we decided not to do a heavy lunch because there's not many comfortable places to like go to the restroom. So we were really afraid to like anything going wrong. We didn't know like the food of the places we were going, so we were just afraid it wasn't going to be conventional. And we decided not to eat anywhere we didn't know. We went to Virginia, and then we were most afraid of the Carolinas because we heard that there's a lot of traffic from the north, south, and then getting into Georgia. So we said at this point, during like, I want to say we entered this South Carolina area around 6 p.m. and there was a lot of traffic, to be completely honest, and it was also really dark. So if you can avoid doing these moves during the winter, I 1000% recommend it. This I-95 in the Carolinas had absolutely no light, so you were literally driving in darkness. I mean, I guess in a way it was nice that we had traffic because we could see other cars and stuff, but truthfully it was a little bit scary. Once we hit South Carolina, we decided to stop for a bite and make the final decision of what we were gonna do. It was around 6:30-ish when we stopped at Denny's. It was actually quite good. We decided that we were gonna finish the trip in Florida, not all the way down. We were still missing around 5 hours at this point, so we've been driving around 11 hours, which is absolutely insane to say right now. My dad did most of the driving, and I'm so grateful for that. He was so good about it. I did it not enough, to be honest, but I was not in the insurance, so please don't tell anyone. But by the point we got to Jacksonville, we were missing around 300 miles, and we just decided to get in a day's in. Again, another recommendation that I can make with these trips is I wouldn't upfront make a reservation if you don't know where you're gonna start and how long is it gonna take you to get there. But once you know you need to stop, then make a reservation, because it is cheaper to make it beforehand, even if it's like an hour beforehand. I feel like my mom has the luckiest time with all the days in, because when I stay by myself in the days in for any whatever reason, they're always horrible. And I've been to 2 of them and they've been disgusting by myself. And then with my mom, I've been to a couple whenever we do like impromptu trips and we don't want to spend money in a hotel. And they've been so nice. So this one was actually quite nice. And even the staff was super, super nice. So that was glorious. I will say though, even though it was pretty cold in the north, not super cold, but like chilly as heck, if you didn't have a jacket, you would freeze your butt. The south was humid.